Hi, everyone. Welcome to this week's weekly live immigration attorney chat here at Immigration for Couples. I'm attorney Megan Pastrana, and I'm the owner and managing attorney at the firm. If you are new to our firm, new to our Facebook page, our firm is dedicated exclusively to helping couples across the nation and across the world and navigating the U.S. immigration process. I have gone through the immigration process personally with my husband, and I know all the feelings that come with navigating an immigration journey. And so, the purpose of hosting these weekly Facebook Lives is that we know here at Immigration for Couples that it's so important to have clarity and information as you're going through your immigration journey. And we also created a free resource center at immigrationforcouples.com. We have lots of guides, lots of informative information about the options that are available to couples and also how to prove your relationship is real. We have a guide on that as well. So check that out, regardless of whether you're, in the middle of your immigration journey or just starting out. Our free resource center has helped a lot of couples. So immigrationforcouples.com. And for these Facebook Lives, we have a lot of viewers who watch and join us here. I see we have some individuals here with me now, coming weekly. Anna, good morning. Oh, I love the updated picture. That's one cute puppy. And Lisa, good morning. It's so great. Yes, I am grateful for this time too. I think it's so important as human beings that we are in community, especially for those of us who are going through an immigration process, to know you're not alone, to get clarity and to have that support. And so that's exactly why we host these Facebook Lives every week. And so if you're watching this on the YouTube channel or one of our other social media pages, we invite you on over to join us for our weekly chats. If you're catching this on the replay, please do a hashtag replay. Let me know, what are your burning questions? What is it that you're wanting to know about the immigration process? And I'd be happy to cover those questions in the next Facebook Live. So I have two topics today, topics that have come from viewers and from clients, questions that are asked. And so these are the two topics that I have seen come up the most recently and wanted to dive into these two. All right, so AOS processing times. What are the adjustment of status processing times that we are currently seeing here in 2023? I know the year is coming to a close, but we know that couples, one of the biggest questions you have, regardless of what process you're going through, is how long is my case going to take? I just want to be done with immigration. Where will I see a finish line? So for the adjustment of status process, processing times are based on the state in which you live, the jurisdiction where the immigration interview will occur, because there are immigration offices all over the United States, and the adjustment of status process is a process that you will go through to be able to receive your green card here in the United States. That entire process happens here. And the case will ultimately be decided by the USCIS office and the state in which you live. Some states, like California, have several different offices, so it's the state and the city in which you live. And it will depend on the volume of cases that that office has as to how long your case will take, how long you will have to wait. And please know that there are all kinds of different adjustment of status cases, and I'm focusing on wait times specifically for couples who are married to a United States citizen and going through this adjustment of status process. So that's what these wait times are that I will be discussing. So the wait times that we're seeing, I'll give you a general estimate. This is taking an estimate of all the cases we represent. Like I said, couples all across the nation. And so we have clients in almost every state. And so this is kind of a general estimate for adjustment of status cases based on marriage. And so we're seeing that most adjustment cases are adjudicated, which is a fancy way of saying that that there's a decision that happens typically within a year. Now, the wait times for fiancé visa adjustments are different, and I'll go over those wait times as well. But I'll start with this wait time first. This is for individuals who are having to file a petition based on their marriage and that green card application altogether. We're seeing that it takes about a year. Now there are offices that have higher volume. Chicago, for example, Orlando. There are some offices that have a high volume, and it might take more than a year. It also depends on the specifics of your case. And I talked in another video about red flags. And so I'll reference that video. I'll put a link to that video in the show notes. But if your case has red flags or complications, maybe prior marriages, prior immigration applications, your case could take longer. So again, this is just an estimate. We're seeing about a year for most of our adjustment of status clients, regardless of what state in which they live. So about a year is the current wait time. And then for fiance adjustments, so when you come, if you're going through the fiance visa process, when you come to the United States on your K-1 fiance visa, you're not done. That's exciting. You're together, you're in the same country, you'll be able to get married, and then you aren't done with immigration. You have to file your green card application. And that happens here in the United States. But unlike other adjustments, we're seeing that the fiance visa adjustment cases are being decided in about 4 to 8 months. We've had unicorn cases that we send and they get decided in just a few months, which is awesome and really exciting. But we are telling our clients, be prepared, for about a 4 to 8 month wait. Again, there are so many factors involved in that overall wait time, but in general, that's what we're seeing for adjustment of status wait times. So I hope that is helpful. So I hope that provides you all with clarity. If you have follow-up questions or other questions on other topics, please don't hesitate to reach out or do a hashtag replay and let me know what your questions are. All right. I have a few. Yes, indeed. Too scary to take the risk of doing it on your own is what I'm assuming is what you were bringing that comment up for sure. Okay, this is a good question. Lisa, you always have good questions, creative questions that maybe I haven't always been asked. But how does the lottery affect people? Do you still apply for the spouse or fiance visas? I don't really understand if there is a difference. So you're talking about the diversity visa lottery. And just like it sounds, it's an immigration lottery. I think that's kind of cool. So the diversity visa is one of those types of immigration benefits. It's not guaranteed. And just like playing the lottery, it's just a lot of luck. It's just a luck of the draw. And it's not available to individuals from all countries. The diversity visa lottery was created with the intent of diversifying the United States even further, giving opportunities to individuals from countries who typically don't have an easy pathway to the United States, or rather don't have a high volume of immigrants from that country. So that's a diversity visa lottery in a nutshell. Yes, we definitely have individuals who have done the diversity visa lottery in the past and weren't chosen, or who are in the middle of that process. And the difference between that and the spouse or the fiance visa is that the spouse or the fiance visa is something that's written in immigration law. These are the laws, these are the eligibility requirements. If you meet these requirements, if you can prove your relationship is real, you can be approved for the visa and approved for your green card to be able to live in the United States. So there's a clear pathway, a clear set of eligibility requirements. If you're able to meet them and prove them, then you can get approved to come to the United States. Whereas the diversity visa lottery is pure luck. So yes, it's possible for individuals to have more than one immigration option pending or going at any given time. So great question. I really appreciate your really interesting and unique questions every week. All right. It looks like I don't have any other questions from anyone else. Going once, going twice. All right. Well, it was great spending today with you. Again, if you are looking for oh yeah, you're very welcome. You have an amazing week as well. All right. And here's that link to our free resource center, immigrationforcouples.com. Please share it with friends and family and anyone who might be needing support as they're navigating their U.S. immigration process. Have a wonderful week, everybody. I'll see you next week. Take care.